Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're still on the road. We left Atlanta and landed out here in Baltimore, Maryland. And the only reason I think you'd be here is to play a game. And boy, we're here to play against the hottest team in our conference. This is going to be quite the matchup. They beat us pretty badly last time we faced them, but we're hoping to come into town and do the same to them. At least we got our fingers crossed.
Yeah, we do. Like I said, they hung a pretty big L on us the first time we met up down there in Dallas. We'd like to return the favor. They beat us by 15 in Dallas. I'm hoping we can beat them by 16 here in their home stadium.
That'd be nice. Speaking of high scoring, now I'm running in the background here some of the highlights from that last game. Didn't actually have time to cover them all. At the end of the season, we'll do like a summary of these things, one at a time. You get to see each and every one. But we had all these highlights cut. As you're watching in the background, I'll just generally summarize in this way. We had no defense against those, the Wildcats in that first game. Nor did we have it in the second game, to be honest. It really didn't show up all that much. They made some more fielding mistakes, some more, poor pitching selections. We ended up giving up 11 runs to a team that's, last place in our division.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'd love to see the Ramblers really start playing like the team they should be, rather than the team that they're defaulting to. Because the defensive errors, there's base running errors, poor pitching selection. We'd like to see them start to resolve that, especially as we're getting to the midpoint of the season here. It'd be nice for them to start turning the corner and start showing some of that, what we hope is going to be some championship baseball as we come down to the end.
Yeah, and with the magnitude of these highlights, you can see the background again. It was a high scoring game. I mean, even though we gave up 11 runs, we ended up scoring 15. We put a lot on the board. We really got the offense going. Got several home runs. Kenny Bernal got a grand slam home run, only his second home run of the year. Linda Hand gets a home run of her own. If you haven't seen those yet, you'll see them soon. But one of the things that stood out, we get these leads and you start to get comfortable, and we lose them. In this game, the Ramblers took a 3-run lead 3 times. They got a 3-run lead, and then Atlanta came back, tied it. Got another 3-run lead. Atlanta came back, tied it. Got another 3-run lead. I think they tied it again the third time until we finally jumped out in front and just really had that big seventh inning. Seventh inning was huge. We got a ton of runs there. And if it weren't for that, I think I don't know if we would have won this game. But I guess, at the end of the day, we came out on top.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to say a W is a W, and you just walk away and be happy with it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just take the W and walk away. But like I say, it's hard with this team because one minute they'll look good and they'll win, and then the very next game they'll look horrible, which is the danger that you have coming up against the meat grinder that is the Baltimore Jacks.
Yeah, and to finish up with those Wildcats, sometimes we get the good pitching. We got some good stuff by Lad Bradwick, and we actually got a lot of goals. And to be fair, we really put the screws to Slip Souter, one of the best pitchers in the game. We got him out early. It was like the 5th inning, I think. They yanked him.
Yeah, again, it's that whole thing. Patience. When the Ramblers show it, boy, they tend to win. I mean, we had that same conversation after that. Their last big win was their ability to sit back, make the pitchers throw pitches. I mean, they picked up a couple walks. I even think Slip Souter wound up beating one of our batters. The more he threw, the more anxious he got, the more tense he got, and the more the ball just didn't seem to feel, fit in his hand very well. So we got to him early and we got to him often, and he did not have a very good outing, which made Lad Bradwick very happy because Lad's, he's a pretty good pitcher in his own right. So when he gets a chance to match up against what is undeniably the best pitcher in the league and come out on top, well, that's the kind of thing Lad Bradwick likes.
Yeah, and I mean, I forgot about that hit by the pitch thing too. Yeah, that's right. He actually hit Noah McLean, I think, and Noah came out of the game. Actually had to put Ina Q in, who got one of those highlights that we showed. But yeah. So it was. I mean, we took the split against Atlanta. We played them 3 times this season. We played them twice here. Then we're gonna play them later on in the season back in Texas. So we could still get the edge on them. We could still win 2 out of 3 with the victory there, and hopefully we're gonna do that. Bring that home.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like you say, the better you can do about against your division, the more likely you are to get a playoff berth. That's for sure.
And I just saw a stat come up here. I mean, after games with the offense like that, we have the 5 best on-base percentages in the league. So we're really, really doing well there offensively. Okay, so as we wrap up things there, we'll get to talk about the next thing. But before we can do that, we got to give you 6 of the scores, Pete. Starting off with the Colorado Lockhorns down in Guadalajara at the Buzzards. Why don't you start us off with that one? Let us know how it happened.
All right, the Lockhorns travel to take on the Buzzards. The Buzzards take an early lead, but the Lockhorns come roaring back, and they're going to win it 5-4.
The Crocs at Swordfish, and the Crocs won it 2-1.
Overdogs taking on the Heaters, and it's a back-and-forth battle. The Heaters are going to win it 4-3.
Grapplers, the Wild Pigs, and New York Wild Pigs win it 5-4.
Blowfish travel to take on the Hot Corners. It's going to be the Hot Corners 5-4.
Sawteeth at the Wildcats. Hey, the Sawteeth beat them 3-2. I always have problems with the Swordfish. I see SF and I like, and by the time I figured out the score of the game's over, I'm like, well, somebody won.
Well, in the Liberty Conference, Tom, Eastern Division, the Jacks still sit atop with a record of 13 wins, 4 losses, a plus 42 run differential. They have a 4-game cushion against the second-place Platypi, who are playing just above 500 ball with 9 wins and 8 losses.
Boy, that plus 42 run differential really scares me, and part of that's from that last matchup with us, but this is going to be tough. All right, well, in the Central Division, we still have a tentative hold on first place, though we share it with Chicago Crocodons. Both of our teams are 9-8, and we both have a 2-game lead ahead of the Michigan Moose, who are 7-10.
Down in the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 14 wins, 4 losses. Again, a better win percentage than the Jacks. With a plus 34 run differential, they have a 7.5 game lead over both the Overdogs and the Herbivores, who maintain second place in the Western Division with records of 6 wins and 11 losses.
Over in the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, the Tampa Bay Grapplers are on top right now, 11-6. Tampa's happy with that, plus 26 run differential. They're ahead of last year's champs, the Montreal Wax Bills, and the other Florida team, the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who are both 8-9, 3-game lead.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters, with a record of 14 wins, 3 losses, they have a comfortable 5-game lead over everybody else in the Plains Division. The Hot Corners, the Lockhorns, and the Sirloins are all knotted up in second place with records of 9 wins and 8 losses.
Ooh. And in the Pacific Division, the Arizona Beewolves on top, along with the Guadalajara Buzzards. Both teams have a 10-7 record, and both those teams have a 1-game lead ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who also have a winning record at 9-8. And that's going to bring us to this game here. Well, it's regular season game 18-38, almost to the halfway mark. It's our 9-8 Ramblers power hitters against the 13-4 power hitters Jacks. So we got to be careful that we don't throw the long ball that much. We're going to want to stay in the winning column to get that help. We're going to get Mitch Berry, the left-hander, on the mound. No, mostly for his accuracy. He also has very good junk and velocity. He's a rally stopper with an amazing 3-0 record on the season and a 2.7 ERA with a 1.12 whip. He's super hot for a team that's kind of hot and cold. He's really dialed in.
Yeah, that's we talked a little bit about the Wildcats, but that's the thing is we're getting real good production out of Lad Bradwick and Mitch Berry. Our 1 and 2 pitchers are pitching really well. It's our 3 and 4s that seem to really struggle. But backing up, Mitch Berry today is going to be Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, and he's on fire top. He's got very good power, very good ability to connect. Well, good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .448 with 5 home runs. The locked-in Swindle Heath out in left field with good power, very good ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base paths, hitting .403 with 4 home runs. And then Noah McLean, the shortstop, is also on fire top. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths, hitting .528 with 6 home runs.
Wow. We're going to be facing off against McKenna Cardenas, the right-hander for the Baltimore Jacks. She's got an elite slider, and she's clutch. She's got no record on the season, so she's looking for her first win. She's got a 5.40 ERA and a 1.89 WHIP.
Yeah, and backing her up is it Latoya Guns?
I think it's Lydia Guns.
Lydia Guns, the center fielder, she's locked in. She's got good power, less than average ability to connect, but good speed on the base paths, hitting 375 with 7 home runs. Guns Jackman, the shortstop, with good power, good ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths, hitting 273 with 2 home runs. And Clutch Corman, the catcher, who's locked in, he's got less than average power, very good ability to connect at home plate, and less than average speed on the base paths, hitting 271 with 2 home runs.
Yeah, Clutch always plays well against us, and when you look at Lydia, you have to be careful when Lydia Guns comes to play. Locked in with 7 home runs. She's dangerous. All right, we're gonna get the lineup for the assistant coach. Hopefully, it's better than last time. It looks a little something like this. Starting things off at shorts. This looks good so far. At shortstop, the on fire, Noah McLean. He's gonna bat first. Right behind him, batting second, Swindle Heath. Out in left field, locked in. And batting third, Spray Bellamy at third base, also on fire. Great to have the first 3 really dialed in.
Yeah.
Evan Montez is going to bat cleanup and play second base for Enoch. He's normally our second baseman. So Corbin Huerta is going to play out in center field and bat fifth. Batting sixth, we've got Buck Daniel as the DH. Buck Daniel, the DH. It's an interesting choice, but that's good. I mean, he needs to get back out there and take some more swings at the ball. Batting seventh, Maximiliano LeBlanc's going to catch today. At first base, Jonathan Contreras batting eighth. Finally, batting ninth, you got Linda Hand out in right field. Linda Hand at her second straight performance. Normally Buck Daniel plays out there, but he's going to be up batting DH. So it'll be good to see Linda. She had a strong performance the last one. Finally, on the mound, you got Mitch Berry, the starter, as we mentioned. He's going to throw the 4-finger, the 2-finger, mix it up the curveball and the changeup. Pete, ready to give us the lineup for those other guys over there?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Leading off for the Jacks, Peck, the right fielder. Miyoshi's going to be playing left field, batting second. Jackson out in third base will be batting third. Guns Jackman, the designated hitter, will be batting fourth. Buffler, the second baseman, batting fifth. Guns, the center fielder, batting sixth. Corman catching, batting seventh. Downton Upton, the first baseman, batting eighth. And Marks, the shortstop, batting ninth, with Cardenas, the starting pitcher.
Hey, got that one in.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We're getting lag already. Why is it only when we're playing the Jacks?
Interesting.
Yes, sir. All right, so Noah McLean, the shortstop, he's on fire and fit. He favors the low pitch, batting .528 with 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. We got an issue. First pitch to McLean, inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's a low ball, 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That's in there for a strike. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. That's outside, ball 3. 3-1 to Noah McLean. The Rambler shortstop. There's a shot straight up in the air into center field. Noah McLean is coming around first.
Weird.
There's a lot of lag. Yeah, there's a lot of lag.
All right.
I believe it was caught by the center fielder for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down. Swindle Heath going to step into the.
All right. I think we should probably come back at the second. Take a TV timeout real quick.
Okay.
All right, let's do that, sir.
All right, here comes Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's locked in and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack, hitting .403 with 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. Nobody on, 1 out.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, and the pitcher takes it right to the face, and Swindle Heath is going to run it out for a infield single, and that's going to be the end of their pitcher. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is going to step in. This is going to be interesting to see what happens. And again,
oh, she's going to stay in. She's going to stay in, I guess, because it's so early in the game. Oh, man, to play with that kind of an injury, that's serious muscle. Oh, Spray Belly hits a foul ball at third baseline. We're doing 1 apiece now. First one's a ball, second one's a foul. That one's in for strike 1, 2. He's behind the whole pressure climbing up here a little bit. Boy, we know what that's like to get a pitcher out there. There's one on the ground. Yeah. Third baseman Juice Jackson throws it to first. 2 outs. Runner advances to second. At least he's in scoring position, Pete.
That's true. Then Evan Montez, the second baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's a slowpoke, but he's hitting .391 with 6 home runs, 12 RBIs. One on with 2 outs in the top of the first. That one's popped up in the right field. The right fielder's calling for it, and Peck will make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the first. No score. Jamal Peck, Nori Miyoshi, and Juice Jackson going to get a first look at Mitch Berry, who's got a 2.70 ERA as he takes the bump today. Jamal Peck, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching, and he's a sign stealer. He's hitting .136 with 1 RBI, and I'm pitching.
He is, and he is the right fielder for the Baltimore Jacks. No score here, bottom of the first. First pitch foul back, Souvenir behind home plate, 0-1 the count. Jamal Peck, more contact than power, but he has fair power as well. And like you say, he's got good contact against these southpaws. Like we see Mitch Berry. Mitch Berry, we're hoping for more. There's an off-speed pitch past the mound. And the center field, Corbin Huertas is going to pick that up, throw it in. Fans are clapping for the single. No outs, 1 on. And now the Ramblers are hoping for the double play ball. Nori Miyoshi, C+ ranked left fielder. Got good contact against left-handers as well. You got a faster than average runner at first base. And a catcher that can throw if he has to. Curveball right in for strike. 0-1 the count. Miyoshi, a great contact hitter. Over to first base he goes. Back in the dirt. Still on 1 bottom of the first. Second pitch low in there. Strike 2-0-2. He's got her in a hole. Now he can be creative. But keep an eye on first base. 4 pitches. Fit number 5 coming up right here. The wind up, the toss. Check, swing. And it's a ball outside. Just outside. Ball 1-2. And Nori Miyoshi goes back over to first base. Gets the runner down. Safe. Yep, that's the disengagement limit. 2-3. Curveball on the ground to Bellamy. Oh, it's 1 out. I'm sorry. He catches it before it hits the ground. He threw it just on a reflex through to second base, but they get the runner now. Got 1 out. 2 to go. Juice Jackson, 288. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs on the season. Big power hitter. Faster than average on first base. First one misses ball 1. Outfield's going to fade deep here at Battery, or at whatever the heck park we're in. I forgot the name of the park. Oh, fast one past the mound to Huertas. Going to get that, throw it in, and they're going to hold him up at second base. He slides back. They got 2 on with just 1 out. We still need that double play. Guns Jackman. RBI hero, 273 average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Another dangerous hitter. And Ramblers need that double play right now. First pitch, change up, misses outside. 1-0 the count to Guns Jackman, the DH for Baltimore Jacks. Curveball, hard foul, third baseline. Holy cow. 1 apiece now. Runners at first and second. Hard one on the ground to Contreras. Is going to go to second for 1. Back to first. They get the double play and clear it out. Pete. Good defense, Ramblers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to go into the top of the second. No score. Corbin Huerta, Buck Daniel, and Maximiliano LeBlanc get a first look at McKenna Cardenas, who threw 11 pitches and gave up 1 hit. Her ERA is at a 4.97. Cardenas hurting after taking that shot from Swindle Heath. Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's a wild thrower, hitting .456 with 5 home runs, 15 RBIs.
Got a boat moving back on the background. There's a hard liner to first base on the first pitch. That's going to be a clean single. Lydia Guns comes, throws it in, and so far good offense and good defense, both teams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Buck Daniel, the designated hitter, he's got bad jumps, and he's an off-speed hitter, hitting .480 with 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Got some speed at first base, but a pretty good arm behind the plate. That one's high in the air in the center field. It's going to come up a little bit short of the warning track, and Buck Daniels will be out. So 1 out, and Corbin Huerta still standing at first base, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Yeah, it stinks. It was right there, just a little high. It's a perfect home run pitch, but didn't go. First pitch outside corner, misses ball 1. 1-0 the count to Max LeBlanc. Second pitch curver right in there. Hard foul. Third baseline. Skips up into the seats. We're even now 1 apiece. She's looking at first base. He doesn't go. Ball 2 in the dirt. 2-1 to Max LeBlanc. Third pitch on the ground. That's the double play ball. Buffler dives. Throws it to second for 1. Over to first for 2. And they cleared out just like we did.
Yep. We're going to have to start taking more pitches there. Going into the bottom of the second, no score. Huffley, Buffler, Lydia Guns, and Clutch Corman going to face Mitch Berry, who threw 11 pitches and gave up 2 hits in the first inning. His ERA is at a 2.6. Huffley Buffler, the second baseman, is neutral, and Fitty's a slowpoke noodle arm who's batting .312 with 4 home runs, 14 RBIs. No score in the bottom of the second. Berry delivers his 12th pitch, and it's fouled off. Strike one. No balls and a strike to Buffler. That one's outside. Ball one, 1-1. Huffley Buffler playing second base for the Jacks tonight. 1-1. Nobody out, nobody on. There's a roller to Spray Bellamy. He's going to pick it up, double pump, make the throw across to Contreras for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Lydia Guns, the center fielder. She's locked in and fit. She's an off-speed hitter who's consistent. She's hitting .375 with 7 home runs, 24 RBIs. Swing and a miss, strike one. Mitch Berry was out in front of her on that one. So no balls, 1 strike, nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the second. That one's fouled off, and very quickly Lydia Guns now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Berry delivers. She gets enough of that to foul it off straight back into the backstop. She'll get another pitch. Berry throwing his 18th. Swing and a miss, strike 3, his first K of the night. Down goes Lydia Guns. So 2 outs. In steps Clutch Corman, the catcher. He's locked in and fit. He's the clutch batter, hitting .271 with 2 home runs, 14 RBIs. First pitch to Corman. There's a roller, and that's going to be to Evan Montez. He'll pick it up and make the throw to Contreras for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 3rd. It's no score. Ramblers no score with 2 hits. Jacks no score with 2 hits. Johnny Contreras and Linda Hand get a first look at McKenna Cardenas. Noah McLean 0 for 1. Cardenas at 17 pitches, giving up 2 hits. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is neutral, and Fitty's a base rounder, hitting .326 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Come on, Johnny, let's get her going here. First pitch to Contreras is high, ball 1. There's a shot into left center field. That's going to be in the gap. It's going to get all the way back to the wall, and he's coming into. He's going to get thrown out. Dog. Yeah. Tried for third. He got it in the gap. He's a base rounder. I thought maybe he'd have a shot at getting to third, but that gets thrown out. Linda Hand steps in.
1 up, 1 down. All right, 1 out. That one's outside. This is ball 1. 1 to the count to Linda Hand. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one inside. She ducks out of the way. 2-0. Here comes the strike. Right in there, but it's an easy pop up to right field. That's going to be 2 out. Waving that off is Peck, who grabs it for the second. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, and then steps Noah McLean. Noah McLean 0 for 1 today. Nobody out. Nobody on. 2 outs. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Cardenas' attributes are hurting. That's outside, ball 2. 2-0. That one's fouled off. Her velocity is in the toilet right now. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Noah McLean.
Oh, crap.
That's a fly ball into left field. And that'll be caught for the 3rd out by Miyoshi. So we're going into the bottom of the 3rd. Still no score. Downton Upton. Tandy Mark's going to get a first look at Mitch Berry. And Jamal Peck 1 for 1. Berry's thrown 19 pitches with a strikeout and 2 hits. I'm surprised they can't get to Cardenas, Tommy.
Yeah, they're just trading. Nobody's getting on yet. Somebody's going to break it open and just bust loose. Hopefully it's not them. Downton Upton, .375 on the season, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. So far, good defensive showing by both teams. First was ready for a strike, 1 the count. And Mitch Berry looking good on the mound right now. 21 coming in. He's locked in, but he's against a locked in batter as well. There's one back to the mound. Berry picks it right up quick. Takes an easy throw over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Good pace. I think we're in the easier part of the lineup here, Pete. Although Tandy Marks is .378 with 2 home runs and 10 RBIs, so don't underestimate him. He is the shortstop for these Baltimore Jacks. That one's outside, ball 1. It's a good hitter. Right down the middle, as they say. 1-0 the count. Beautiful night here in Baltimore City. Swing and a miss on that changeup inside. Even syncs up at 1 apiece. It's a full stadium here at Peril Point. There's fouled back Souvenir. Huge stadium out here. And Jacks are a good team. There's 1 and 2. Oh, that curve doesn't make it back in. And we're even now 2 apiece with 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd, no score. Pop up first base line, but that's going to drift foul. Souvenir behind the dugout. Still 2 apiece. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, it took a lot of pitches to get there, but he earns the K. And they're going to bring in now Jamal Peck, who's 1 for 1 with a single earlier in the game. He's only at 174 with an RBI, but he's looking good today. He's a sign stealer. So he's able to, he often can sense the pitch. Number 49 gets a signal, winds up, throws the off-speed pitch. He reads it, but it's in it for strike. 1 the count. It's Jamal Peck. Made a catch last night when breezes him back inside, 1 apiece. Now he's going to make his 30th pitch. Gets a signal from Max LeBlanc. Nods, winds up, tosses. Breaker makes it back in for a strike. No swing, 1-2. He's got him in the hole. Another K would be great right here. Get him chasing some junk. Swinging him at strike 3. High and rising fastball. Great inning there for Mitch Berry, Pete.
Yeah, he's starting to get the K train going. We're going into the top of the 4th. No score. Swindle Heath 1 for 1. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1. Evan Montez 0 for 1. McKenna Cardenas at 27 pitches, giving up 3 hits, or ERAs at 4.30. Swindle Heath is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack.
He is. First pitch is going to be inside. Nobody's swinging at that. Easy one to call. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. That one's low in the dirt. Skips off the plate. 2-0. Looks like Cardenas is a little nervous throwing to him. A 30th pitch right here. Late 3-0. Top of the 4th. She's only throwing 30 pitches. There's 31. High and in strike 1. 3-1. He's going to let her get that pitch count up. Early swing foul off the net. 3-2 now. Full count. Oh, and a good patience. It's not easy to not swing with 2 strikes, Pete, but he gets the walk.
Yeah, and in steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He favors the outside pitch. He's also a big hack. So 1 on with no outs. Cardenas with no velocity, and she's struggling with her accuracy right now. That one's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Cardenas is weak. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to Spray Bellamy.
Really?
That's over the inside corner for a called strike. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's high. Ball 3. Full count now. 3-2. There's a shot, but foul into the stands along the third base side. He'll get another pitch. 3-2. That walks. Ball 4, and now there's runners at first and second with no outs, and Cardenas really hurting. Evan Montez, the second baseman, stepping in.
All right, Evan. That's it. That's it for Cardenas. You know, you can't really blame her, though. She took that one off the face early in the game. I can't believe she went 4 innings, but she finally gets a rest. She's got to go see a doctor about that thing. They're going to bring in Immaculate Spectacular, unfortunately for us. One of the best pitchers in the game right now. Thankfully for us, he's tense. He's fairly well rested. No, mostly for his junk, but he also has great velocity and really good accuracy. Only because he's tense, he's about average. He's got a 5.23 area, 1.89 whip, and 19 Ks. He throws a forefinger, mixes up with a slider and a changeup with the pressure climbing up. He's one of the best pitchers in the game on a little bit of a low point. Starts that right there with the ball inside, 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0. Still looking for that first pitch from Spectacular. There it is, curveball in the left field. That's going to drop in there, and that's going to bring in a run. Everybody's going around multiple bases. And, okay, the loader's going to hold up at third base. That's probably a good move, but they get 1 run, Pete. They finally get one.
Yeah. Runners at second and third now with no outs. Corbin Yurta steps in. He's neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a single. Like I say, bases, runners at second and third with no outs. The first pitch to Yurta is in there over the inside corner for called strike. Strike 1. That's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Corbin Yurta. That's inside, ball 2. 2-1 now. He's just coming one after the other. Ball 3, 3-1 to Corbin Yurta. That's outside. Ball 4, and Immaculate Spectacular just walked the bases loaded. So with runners, bases full, and nobody out, Buck Daniels steps in.
All right, with the bases loaded, 0 for 1. It's been a while since we've seen Buck really put something together, but with no outs, this looks good so far. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Just don't get a double play. Just don't do it. Push your way up. That one outside corner. Ball 2. Maybe he'll walk in a run. Who knows? The DH, there it is in the zone. And that's hard into left field. That's going to drop in front of the third baseman, Pete. They're going to get 1 run, and it's another single and another run. Let's keep it going, Ramblers.
The base is still loaded. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, steps in.
Wow. Yeah, just keep it going. Just keep it going. Bases loaded, still no, it's a low pressure situation now. That one misses inside ball 1, 1-0 the count. I don't know what's going on with Spectacular. He's rattled now. That one also misses ball 2-0. Boy, I wonder if we just let him walk in and run. There's the strike, but it's on the ground.
No,
There's the double play
play
ball. Yeah, over to second for one, back to first for two, but they get another run at least. There's a silver lining on that cloud.
Yep, they do. They pick up another one, making it 4-0. Runner at third base with 2 outs. Linda Hand steps in. She's 0 for 1 today. First pitch, and that's a fly on the left field, and Miyoshi will make the catch for the 3rd out. But the Ramblers are able to put 4 on the board. So as we head into the bottom of the 4th, it's Ramblers 4, Jacks nothing. Nori Miyoshi 0 for 1. Juice Jackson 1 for 1, and Guns Jackman 0 for 1. Mitch Berry at 31 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at 2.43. Nori Miyoshi, the left fielder, is 0 for 1 today. She's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. Big sneeze by Mitch Berry. And because Mitch Berry is a left-handed pitcher, I think they've put in a lot of players who don't normally see a lot of time. Oops.
She's going for third.
A lot of time. Okay, they were able to hold her up at second base. So a double for Miyoshi, a leadoff double. So 1 out with no outs. Juice Jackson, the third baseman, steps in. He's tense but fit. He's an off-speed hitter. He's 1 for 1 with a single. So 1 out with no outs in the bottom of the 4th. And here's the there's a into right field, a line drive that will put another runner out. So you got runners at first and third with no outs. Guns Jackman steps in. Guns Jackman has the ability to tie this game up with 1 swing of the bat. He is a big power hitter. Makes the first pitch inside, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out.
I was going to say,
third.
I was going to say before they start this, they want to hold the defense, wants to keep holding them back, but that didn't start very well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No balls, 2 strikes. Vince Jackman looked like he wanted to go for it, but he was able to hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jeez.
That's outside. Ball 2. Count is even now, 2-2. Mitch Berry delivers his 38th pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. Full count now. Berry went from having no balls, 2 strikes to being a full count 3-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. Down goes Juice Jackman, which is that's a big strikeout. Huffley Buffler, the second baseman, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. So runners at first and third with 1 out. Berry is known as a rally stopper. As a rally stopper, he gets plus 10% velocity, junk, and accuracy when pitching with at least 2 runners on base. There's a shot into center field, and Foreman Yurta is getting back there, and he'll make the catch. And he's going to throw the ball in. The Jacks will score 1 run from third, but the runner at first had to hold up. So 4-1, 2 outs. In steps Lydia Guns. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. She is an off-speed hitter who's consistent. So with 2 outs and 1 on, Mitch Berry throws that one low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base. That one's popped up on the infield. And Evan Montez is there to make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 5th. It's Ramblers 4, Jacks 1. No McLean 0 for 2. Swindle Heath 1 for 1 with a walk. And Spray Bellamy 0 for 1 with a walk. Immaculate Spectacular has thrown 18 pitches, giving up a walk and 3 hits. His ERA is a 5.82. No McLean, the shortstop, is locked in fit. He favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 2 today, though. Not having much of luck at the plate today.
No, but great game, great patience by the Ramblers today so far. First one's a strike, second one's a ball. Top of the 5th, 4-1 Ramblers. That's another ball way outside. Boy, when they're not a strike, they're way out. There's one inside corner. Liner at first base. Great diving stop by Downton Upton. Tosses over to back. The Spectacular covers the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, and in steps Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is gone. Swindle Heath got all of that one. That is gone. Straight away center field home run. Swindle Heath puts another one on the board. That one traveled, Tommy, 442 feet. That's his 5th home run and 13th RBI of the season. The Ramblers are up 5-1 now. And in steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman.
All right, Swindle, way to get in there and just teach him a lesson. And that's it. That's going to be it for Omeko Spectacular. They're going to pull him after that and bring in Elaine Munstar, the B-plus ranked relief pitcher. She's got a 1.25 ERA, an 0.83 whip, 26 Ks on the season. She's mostly well rested. Throws a 4-finger to 2-finger, mixes up with a curveball. And the only reason I'm not like super excited now is because I've seen other teams come back against us, so I'm a little pensive about this. People, it's the top of the 5th, though. We're halfway through the game. First pitch by Munstar is a strike. Okay, it's going to be a different regime on the mound. That one misses ball 1. Munstar looking good so far. He won a piece. That one's also down 2-1. Good patient batting by Spray Bellamy. That one's outside ball 3. 3-1. You got a hitter's pitch coming up to a big hack. It's dangerous. High, great patience. Great patient batting at the plate, and he's going to get a walk, Pete.
Yep, so 1 on. I think is there 1 out? Evan Montez, the second baseman, steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. He's known as a slow poke. Yeah, there's 1 out. So 1 on with 1 out. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. It's over the inside corner for a called strike.
Nope, doggone, get back. It's a foul, clawed out.
Fly into foul territory. The third baseman, Juice Jackson, is there to make the catch for the second out. So 2 outs. Runner at first base, in steps Corbin Huerta.
Well, all right, we're still okay. Corbin 1 for 1 with a single and a walk, 4.63 on the season. Fast runner at first base. There he goes for second. There's a low and away. The slide in, and he gets the steal, Pete. All right, he's in scoring position with 2 outs, and you got Huerta at the plate, which is good. Late swing, strike 1. We're even at 1 apiece. It's okay. Calm down. That went out way outside. Ball 2, 2-1. 12th pitch by Elaine Munstar coming there. Low, late swing, foul, third base line. Swinging there, 2-2-2. Curveball misses outside, ball 3-3-2, full count. Top of the 5th. Breaker, late swing, defensive swing. Foul back behind the plate, still 3-2. Way outside, another great patient hitter. That's the second time Corbin Huerta's walked. He's looking good tonight. He's mad because he wants to hit.
Yes, he does. Buck Daniel, the designated hitter's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI tonight. Runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Yeah!
There's a shot. That's another 3-run shot to straightaway center field. Buck Daniel is back, folks. That one traveled way out. That was an arc, 441 feet. That's his 4th home run and his 15th RBI. Put 3 more on the board, make it 8-1. Ramblers, and then steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher.
Yeah, boy, that was, he was an off-speed hitter, and that first pitch was off-speed. You could tell it was coming in a little slower, and he just jumped on it. First pitch to Max LeBlanc's right in for strike, 0-1. Yeah, 8-1 Ramblers. This looks good so far. That one's in the dirt. We're even out 1 apiece.
I told you 16.
Exactly the game we wanted. That one's there for strike 1-2. He's behind the count. Munstar's now tense. There's a liner on the ground. Straight to Jackson, third base, 1 pump throw to first base, and the Jacks finally getting out of that side, Pete.
Yeah, but the Ramblers hang another 4 on them, so that'll make it Ramblers 8, Jacks 1, Clutch Corman 0 for 1, Downton Upton 0 for 1, and Tandy Marks 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Berry at 42 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. His ERA's at a 2.64. Clutch Corman, the catcher, stepping into the batter's box.
Corman 0 for 1, great contact hitter. Still got to be careful with him. We still got to keep pushing. We got to play great defense. These guys could come back from an 8-1 lead. Fouled back off the fence, 0-1. But it is nice to be in this position. Mitch Berry going to throw his 44th pitch to him right now. Check swing on that nice breaker up, misses low and away. We're even at 1 apiece. Misses there, high ball 2. 2-1 the count now to Clutch Corman. The rally stopper versus the clutch hitter. Very aptly named. Great contact hitter. That's a pop fly to right field. Linda Hand is ranging down underneath that, and she's going to make that grab just short of the track. I couldn't tell where it was backing her up. I couldn't tell where it was going to go.
Yeah, I had the same issue.
Yeah.
I was like,
all right.
It looked like it was coming over here.
47th pitch coming to Downton Upton. He's got good contact with these left-handers. First one, never strike him with a count. I didn't see what downtown was for the day. He's also locked in as well. So he's got fair power, so we got to be careful. Bottom of 5th, 8-1 Texas Ramblers. Breaker misses low and out. Ball 1 apiece now. Closing in on 50 pitches, not quite there yet. There's a strike, 1-2. Here comes the 50th pitch coming right here. Max LeBlanc gives him the single. Beefy nods, winds up, tosses. Let's pop up the left field this time. It's coming in. Swindle Heath's going to run up and make that grab in the middle of the grass for the second out. And That's going to bring in Tandy Marks, who's 0 for 1 on the day, but 368 with 2 home runs. Again, these guys are all dangerous. They can always, like a caged animal, folks. Just got to keep them in the cage, that's all. Mitch Berry's doing his best right here. 51 to start. Hard foul, third baseline. Souvenir. Made good contact with that. 0 the count. That one on the ground, but that's straight to Noah McLean. That's an easy one pump throw over to first base. 3 down, and Ramblers are keeping the defense going, Pete.
Yeah, they are. We're going to head into the top of the 6th. Ramblers 8 runs on 8 hits. The Jacks 1 run on 4 hits. John Contreras 1 for 2 with a double. Linda Hand 0 for 2, and Noah McLean 0 for 3. Elaine Munstar 20 pitches, giving up 2 walks, a hit. Her ERA is at a 2.42. John Contreras, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a double today. So Elaine Munstar delivers. That's fouled off into the stands. Munstar is really suffering right now. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. She throws her 23rd pitch.
Come on, John.
That's popped up just out shallow center field. And T. Marks will make the catch, the shortstop, for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Linda Hand.
All right, Linda 0 for 2, 364. Oh, they're going to pull Elaine Munstar. And they're bringing in Keisha Mushar. It's the 6th inning. They're on the 4th pitcher. I'm sorry. Mushar is well rested, though. She's got the elite changeup. She's mostly known for velocity, so she can bring in hot and then really pull it back. She's got a 0 ERA, Pete, a 0.75 whip and 4 Ks in the season. She's got a 4-finger, 2-finger, mixes it up with a changeup, that crazy changeup. So she's facing off against Linda Hand. Linda Hand still trying to get her first hit. That one's right for strike 0 the count. That was a changeup, I think. Second pitch fouled back off the wall. And she's got Linda Hand right where she wants her. 0-2. Fouled back third base line. Souvenir still 0-2. That one late defensive swing. Fouled back off the wall. Linda Hand swinging when she has to. Still 0-2. And she got out ahead of that changeup and she Ks, Pete.
Yep. 1 out, 2 outside. In steps Noah McLean, the shortstop. He's locked in and fit. 0 for 3 today, though. Struggling at the plate today. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 6th. First pitch is way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to McLean. That one's ripped foul into the third base stands. 1-1. That one's a low ball, 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a roller up the middle. That'll get into center field. So a ground ball single for Noah McLean. And a 2-out single in the top of the 6th. And in steps Swindle Heath his last time up. He homered, left fielder.
He did.
Good.
2 for 2 of the home run, single walk, RBI. 2 outs, so it's a little late, but Swindle Heath is one who can convert. Got a slow run at first base. He's not going anywhere. First one's there for strike 0 the count. Top of the 6th, 8-1 Texas Ramblers. That one, whoa, get out of the way. He's running anyway. That ball got past the catcher. He started to run and thought about coming back because he's so slow. But that ball took a while for Corman to go back and get. A bad swing, foul back up 1-2 in a hole. Hitters in scoring position. That misses 2-2-2. 14th pitch coming up. There it is, past the mound, but that's diving stop by Butler to his right. Throw over to first base. The second baseman makes a great play for the 3rd out.
Yep, so we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. Ramblers 8, Jacks 1. Jamal Peck 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Nori Miyoshi 1 for 2 with a double. And Juice Jackson 2 for 2. Mitch Berry at 52 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 2.56. Jamal Peck, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching and is a sign stealer. First pitch to Peck. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Mitch Berry throwing his 54th pitch in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there for called strike. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. There's a roller to Evan Montez. He'll pick it up. Double pump. Make the throw to Contreras for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Nori Miyoshi, the left fielder. She's 1 for 2 today, I think it said. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Miyoshi is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Mitch Berry is locked in and fit right now, delivering. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Miyoshi in the hole. Berry, a roller to Spray Bellamy. He's going to pick it up and throw it to home.
Wow. That was interesting.
He hit the wrong button and went home. That should have been an easy out. Juice Jackson, the third baseman, steps in. 0 for 2 today, I believe it said. Off-speed hitter. I can't believe I did that. 1 out. Now first pitch to Jackson's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 1 on, 1 out. Late swing fouls that off, and now Jackson in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Throw to first, and Miyoshi is back. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
No, he got a shot. 2-run bomb.
That's a goner. That's gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center field. Juice Jackson with the arm extended. That one traveled 465 feet. It's his 3rd home run and 12th RBI of the season. And the score goes 8-3 Ramblers. Guns Jackman, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Bases cleared, 1 out, bottom of the 6th.
Pitch was supposed to be a little higher. It was a little too low.
There's a roller to Evan Montez. He's going to pick it up, and he's not going to throw it to home plate. He's going to throw it to first base for the 2nd out. 2 outs now, and in steps Huffley Buffler, the second baseman. He's 0 for 1 today with an RBI. Base is empty in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Berry is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Berry throwing his 64th pitch. It's popped up out of play behind home plate. That'll be strike 1. 1-1 now. There's a roller to Evan Montez, and again, he'll pick it up, not throw it to home, but throw it to first base for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 7th. It is Ramblers 8, Jacks 3. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Evan Montez 1 for 3 with a double, and Corbin Yurta 1 for 1 with 2 walks. Keisha Mishara at 14 pitches with a strikeout, giving up a hit. Spray Bellamy, the 3rd baseman, is on fire and fit. He's 0 for 1 today with two walks. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. First pitch.
No, crap.
Is popped up, hit off the handle. And Huffley Buffler, the second baseman, will range out to mid-right field and make the catch. Evan Montez to step in.
Horrible. He thought that pitch. He thought it was gonna be some break on it. There was no break. That's what I got from it. 0-1 the count. Evan Montez liner. It's into center field. That's gonna be a clean single. Pete 1 on with 1 out. That's a good position for us to be in. Let's keep it going, Ramblers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Corbin Yurta, the center fielder. 1 for 1 with a single and 2 walks. Yurta, a wild thrower. So 1 on with 1 out. First pitch is a line drive to the 3rd baseman, Juice Jackson. They'll make the snap throw to first, but the runner is back. So 2 outs, Evan Montez at first, and in steps Buck Daniels.
Boy, it's going right down the middle. What are you supposed to do? Okay, first pitch. 2 outs. That one misses ball 1. 1-0 the count. There he goes for second base. The changeup, the ball, the throw. He's safe again. That's another steal, Pete. Now we got a runner in scoring position with the 2 outs. Hard one past the mound, and he's gonna cross third and make the run for home. Here's the throw. He beats it. Way to get the RBI there, Buck Daniels.
Yes, sir. 9-3. In steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Buck Daniels at first base got bad jumps. First pitch to Maximiliano is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside as well. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a shot to straightaway center field, and it's going to be short. Just on the edge of the warning track, and Lydia Gunn will make this catch for the 3rd out. We're going to go into the bottom of the 7th. Ramblers 9, Jacks 3. Lydia Gunn's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Clutch Corman 0 for 2, and Dalton Upton 0 for 2. Mitch Berry at 65 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 3.03. Lydia Gunn stepping into the batter's box.
All right, Lydia 0 for 2. Let's see. Where's Mitch Berry now? He's only 65 pitches. He's still got some gas in the tank. He's gone a full game already this season. Bottom of the 7th, they got a 6-run lead. First one's ever rated for strike on the count. But again, 6 runs. These guys can come back in 3 innings. First pitch to Guns is 0-1 now. Second pitch anticipates a mid-count changeup, but misses inside. We're even out 1 apiece. Excuse me. Now misses low and away. Outfield's going to go deep, just in case. 2-1 to Lydia Gunn. 69 coming up right now. Hard foul back behind the plate. We're even out 2 apiece. Mitch Berry having a great evening tonight. 3.03 ERA, 107 whip. He's got 32 Ks, looking for 33. Oh, that changeup. She almost got in front of it, fouls it off instead. First base line. Souvenir was still 2 apiece. Checks on that one just a little high. Never even no, that was full count. Bottom of the 7th. No outs. Pressure low. The wind up, the toss. Curveball past the mound. Doggone it. I thought they was gonna get stopped by No McLean, but Huerta comes up, pulls it, throws it in, and you got 1 out with no outs. That's going to bring the catcher, Clutch Corman, 0 for 2. Good contact hitter, fast runner at first base. I wonder if Max LeBlanc's going to be able to throw her out. First one misses low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. They're going to want to get her in a scoring position pretty soon. Second pitch misses ball 2, 2-0. 75th pitch for Mitch Berry. To Clutch Corman coming right now. Check swing, strike 1. 2 on the count now. Goes over to first. That's good timing, I think. I think she was going to go. Gets her back in the dirt. 2-1. Still wind up the throw. Hard foul ball, third base line. There's a little, actually, sound like a broken back. 2 apiece still. 77th pitch. He's looking at first base. Anticipates the ball. Comes up high. 3-2 full count. Is it going to be the hit and run? He's breathing hard. Goes to first. It's a good choice. Gets her down. Still looking for that K. He can get another one. Looking for his 33rd. That's an easy pop-up. Evan Montez waves it off, comes up, goes back to his position. Basically, took a step forward, took a step back. He's doing the cha-cha. Downtown up to now 0 for 2. Let's make him 0 for 3. Got that fast runner. Now they're really going to want our sender. 79th pitch. Mitch Berry still looking good in command on the mound. Foul back behind the plate. 0 on the count. 80th pitch coming up right now. There's on the ground, foul ball, third base line. 0-2. He's got him in a hole. I'm still surprised she hasn't run yet. Anticipates a 2-strike fastball, but it misses outside. 1-2 the count. 82nd pitch, the wind up, the toss. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Wow, he gets on his second runner, Pete. Now that's just up to Tandy Marks, 0 for 2. And, wow. I did not expect to see Mitch Berry looking so good so late in the game. 83rd pitch to start off against Tandy Marks, shortstop for the Baltimore Jacks. Ramblers have a commanding 9-3 lead. That's into the glove of Spray Bellamy for the third out. Great defense by these Ramblers tonight.
Yes, sir. Yeah. We're going into the top of the 8th. Ramblers 9, Jacks 3. Johnny Contreras 1 for 3 with a double. In the hand 0 for 3 with a strikeout. No McLean 1 for 4. Keisha Mushara 23 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 3 hits. Her ERA is at a 1.59. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a double. He's a base rounder. Picks up speed as he goes around the bases.
First pitch to him is outside, ball 1, 1-0. He's also a good patient hitter, the Waco Texan. That one misses ball 2, 2-0. Top of the, there's a strike, hard liner to center field. It's going deep, but it's not going to be quite enough. Caught just short of the track by Lydia Guns for the first out.
Dang, nabbit. 1 out, and Linda Hand steps into right fielder. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 3 today. She's got magic hands. So nobody out, 1 out, top of the 8th. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot. That's going to be a blooper in front of the center fielder, Lydia Guns, for a single. So 1 out single for for Linda Hand.
All
1
right.
out with 1 out, and No McLean steps in.
I'm glad she didn't go for it. No McLean 1 for 4 with a single. Still hitting .513. Linda Hand's fast on the bases, so that's a good thing for us. First pitch is ball 1 of the counts. Tempting to run, but they're not even seeming like they're looking at a real late swing. We're even at 1 apiece. That one hard past the mound up the middle, and that's going to be a clean single. Boy, I just went in between first and second, Pete. And the Ramblers got 2 on with 1 out. Let's go Ramblers.
Yeah, come on, Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's on fire and fit. 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, a walk, and an RBI.
Wow.
That's going to be the end of Keisha Mushara. And they're going to bring in Chico Lapata, the A- ranked closing pitcher. Lapata with good velocity, real good junk, and better than average accuracy. He's locked in and fit with a 3.21 ERA, a 1.07 whip, 14 Ks on the season. He's walk prone. And he has easy jumps. He's not fully rested, but he's okay rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, and a slider. And that BB walk prone is a minus 50% accuracy when pitching with a 3-ball count and easy jumps, while pitching opposing base runners gain increased running speed when attempting to steal a base. So there you go. So with 2 on and 1 out, Swindle Heath takes the first pitch, strike 1, a sidearm thrower.
Oh no, no,
That's
no,
off. Up. That's off the
Yep.
handle.
Double play.
Dagnabbit. Double play. Yeah, okay. I got to get better at base running, Tommy. I'm sorry. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's Ramblers 9, Jacks 3. Jamal Peck 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Nori Miyoshi 1 for 3 with a double. And Juice Jackson 3 for 3 with a home run. Mitch Berry has thrown a bunch of pitches. Jamal Peck, the right fielder, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
All right.
And Berry throwing his 84th pitch here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Mitch Berry is locked in and fit. Delivers outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jamal Peck, the Jacks right fielder. There's a blooper. Evan Montez is going to pick it up, make the quick snap throw to first to get Jamal Peck. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Nori Miyoshi, the left fielder. She's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. I didn't see what she was tonight. I think she's 2 for 4. She anticipated that first pitch, but she let it go. It was inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Miyoshi. That's in there for a called strike. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mitch Berry throwing his 89th pitch. Miyoshi fouls that one off, and now she's behind in the count. 1-2. Mitch Berry locked in, dealing. There's a roller, and that's going to be, just past the diving Evan Montez. Corbin Huerta is going to pick it up and run around with it for a bit, and then he'll throw it in. So 1 out with 1 out. In steps Juice Jackson, the third baseman. He's neutral and fit. 3 for 3. A home run, 2 singles, and 2 RBIs. So 9-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Mitch Berry looks like he might be taking a seat. All right, pitching coming in to take over duty is Twist Gutierrez. Twist Gutierrez has average velocity, good junk, and poor accuracy. He's neutral and fit with a 3.86 ERA, a 1.57 whip, 11 strikeouts. He has the reverse splits and the surrounded traits. He's fully rested. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball. The reverse splits while pitching opposite-handed opposing batters suffer a -10 power and -15 contact, and surrounded -10 velocity, junk, and accuracy when pitching with at least 2 runners on base. So this team being set up for the left-handed Berry. It's going to get past the diving Evan Montez. A quick single into center field. So runners now on first and second with 1 out, I think there is. Gunz Jackman, the designated hitter, steps in. He's 0 for 3 today. Yeah, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Twist Gutierrez with the surrounded trait in effect. Strike. First pitch to Jackson. Jackman is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Gunz Jackman now is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. A big strikeout here. Whew. There's a foul ball into the dugout along the third base side. So he'll get another pitch. It's popped up into foul territory. And Johnny Contreras is going to make chase, but he just drifts into the stands. He'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Gunz Jackman. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. In steps Huffley Buffler, the second baseman. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI today. He's neutral and fit. Twist Gutierrez still dealing with that surrounded trait right now. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Oops.
That one's low, ball 1. Maximiliano LeBlanc was able to keep it in front of him. So 1 ball, no strikes. That one's down, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Huffley Buffler.
Jeez.
That's high, ball 3. Hitter's pitch coming up here. 3 balls, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 3-1 now to Buffler, the Jacks second baseman. That's in there for called second strike, and now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, big pitch. And there's a shot, and Corbin Huerta is going to come up firing, and it's not going to be in time. So the Jacks will put another one on the board, make it 9-4. Runners at first and second, still with 2 outs, and in steps Lydia Gunz, the center fielder. She's 1 for 3 with a single. She's an off-speed hitter who's consistent. And Twist Gutierrez still dealing with the surrounded
No.
trait. First pitch to Lydia Guns is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Big hitter here. Got enough of that to push it foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lydia Guns behind in the count. Twist Gutierrez delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 gets Lydia Guns. A huge K for Twist Gutierrez. But the Jacks were able to put 1 on the board. We're going into the top of the 9th. Ramblers, 9 runs on 13 hits. The Jacks, 4 runs on 9 hits. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Evan Montez 2 for 4 with a double. And Corbin Huerta 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 2 with 2 walks tonight.
All right, Spray at the plate. The sidearm toss almost comes back in, but misses ball 1. Want to know the count. Second one, that one's in there for a strike. We've now 1 apiece. Third pitch, low, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2, Spray Bellamy. Late swing grounder to Lapata back at the mound. Throw to first base, 1 up, 1 down. 2 more to go.
Yep, Evan Montez, the second baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and an RBI. Ramblers up 9-4 in the top of the 9th. First pitch to Montez is outside, ball 1. That catches the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's ripped into the stands along the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's
Evan.
popped up into shallow right center field. The second baseman, Huffley Buffler, is there to make the catch for the second out. 2 outs, nobody on. Corbin Huerta stepping into the batter's box.
All right, Corbin. First one misses outside, ball 1, 1 to the count. First, that's inside, fouled off his hands. Even syncs up at 1 apiece. Top of the 9th, 2 outs, 9-4. Counts in for strike, 1-2 the count. Corbin swings at a bad pitch outside, fouls it back off the wall, 1-2 the count. Still inside, fouls back off the wall, 1-2. Defensive swing going on. Good power though. That one's low on the ground. Second base, Huffy Butler. 1 punt throw to first base, Pete. 3 down. We got 1 side left. We got to hold him from getting 5 runs.
Yeah, we do. We're going into the bottom of the 9th. It's Ramblers 9, Jacks 4. Clutch Corman 0 for 3. Downton Upton 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Tandy Marks 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Twist Gutierrez threw 16 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts and gave up 2 hits. Clutch Corman, the catcher, steps into the batter's box.
All right, Clutch.
All right.
You got the closer on the mound, number 46, half rested, 16 pitches. Got about 10 more. Took a lot of pitches. Got that first thing. The first pitch low and away, fouled back off the wall. On the count. There's an adjustment made by Gutierrez. Hasn't played in a while. It's always a good closer, though. Swing and a miss, strike 2 inside corner, 0-2. He's hoping for his 14th K on his 19th pitch. The Clutch Corman, a dangerous hitter. Wind up the toss. Curveball against the low side. Nice K there. And he's super happy with himself with that 14th pitch. But we got 2 more to go now. And it's downtown Upton. 0 for 3. Excuse me. Locked in, though. Somehow 0 for 3 and locked in. That's impressive. First baseman for the Jacks. First one misses 1-0. High and in. Second pitch. Anticipates it, misses outside 2-0. Yet to throw the first strike to down it up. That swing and miss. Strike 1. Gets him on that rising fastball. Good place to be. And the closer gets a signal from Maximilian LeBlanc. Winds up. Throws it. Curve on the... Oh, that's in the right field lane. Hand's going to pick that up as a diving attempt by Contreras. Throws it in. They got to run around, but Pete, that double play sure would look good here.
Yep.
All right, Tandy Marks now is 0 for something. I looked away. I didn't catch it. He got an average speed runner at first base with 1 out, bottom of the 9th. 1 more to go. 24th pitch anticipated, misses low and in, ball 1. Only count to Tandy Marks. Check swing on the fastball outside. We're even now 1 apiece. Looking for that grounder and the throw to second. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him in a hole, 1-2. He's breathing a little hard, but he's whipping him in there. Curveball just misses low. That was close but good. 2 apiece now. Third pitch to the breaker, fouled back behind the plate. 2 apiece still. 1 more to go. 30th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Low and away, Pete. And Twist Gutierrez is 1 batter away from closing this thing out. All right, now it's Jamal Peck, who's 1 for 4 with a single. Twisty needs 1 more. It's going to start at 30. He's losing velocity and junk and everything. Check swing, strike 1, 0 on the count. If they hit off him, they'll bring somebody else in, but he wants to close this out. He's breathing hard. looking good here tonight, though, in Baltimore. Second pitch, the curve, fouled back off the fence. He's got one more to go on his 32nd pitch. Can he do it? The toss anticipates the fastball, misses up high. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. No, he doesn't swing. It's another swing strikeout, and he gets another kick. What a great performance by Twist Pete. Holy cow. Twisty comes in and gets, 5 Ks late game?
Yep.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
That's it.
When we brought him in, he had the surrounded trait, like you said, and somehow got out of it through 2 innings, the better part of 2 innings. Wow, what a huge Ramblers win. I didn't know if we could do it.
Yeah, I was hoping they could. I mean, again, I was hoping for a 16-run difference, but okay, I'll settle for 5.
You're upset.
Yeah, what are they dogging it out there? What are they taking at half speed? What's going on?
Oh, well, wow, what a game. What a defensive game. At least for a long time, the first 3 innings, nothing happened. Ramblers jump out, score 4 in the 4th. Felt real good. They get 1 in the bottom of the 4th, though. Scares us a little. So we bang 4 more on the board in the 5th. A nice 8-1 win. They don't answer back, but they do answer back in the 6th. They get 2 more runs. So we tack on another in the 7th. They get 1 in the 8th, and it's still, still nervous going that 9th inning. It's only a 5 lead. These guys can be overcome. The Ramblers get 9 runs on 13 hits, and the Jacks get just 4 on 10.
I'll tell you, I think we found their Achilles heel, left-handed pitching.
Oh, okay.
Because they're stacked with a bunch of right-handed right batting batters.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's, like you say, when you go in there, it's just like a meat grinder. Whereas when they have to put out the players that are better against left-handed pitching, they don't see a lot of action, so they don't have very good.
Yeah,
good
nice. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Well, offensively for us, Noah McLean goes 2 for 5. That's pretty good. Swindle Heath goes 2 for 4 with 2 runs, a home run, an RBI, and a walk. Just needed one more stat to get all the columns. Spray Bellamy goes 0 for 3 uncharacteristically. He still scores 2 runs and gets walked twice. Evan Montez goes 2 for 5 with 2 runs, gets an RBI. Corbin Huerta goes 1 for 3 with 2 runs, 2 walks. Buck Daniel goes 3 for 4. He's back, man. Gets a run, a home run, 5 RBIs. Very timely. Maximilian LeBlanc 1 for 4 with 8 RBI. Johnny Contreras goes 1 for 4, and Linda Hand 1 for 4 with a strikeout.
And over there for the Jacks, Jamal Peck goes 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Nori Miyoshi, she went 2 for 4, scored 3 runs. Juice Jackson goes 4 for 4. He scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs. Guns Jackman goes 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Huffley Buffler goes 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Lydia Guns goes 1 for 4 with 2 Ks. That's uncharacteristic for her. Clutch Gorman 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Downton Upton 1 for 4 with a strikeout. And Toby Marks, I think? Toby Marks?
Tandy Marks?
Tandy, that's right. Tandy Marks 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Again, look at that strikeout column, 10. That's what we're used to seeing when you have like a Ladd Bradwick or Mitch Berry on the mound. And that's not what you see when you've got Tobias Glover or Fernando Beefy on the mound.
Yeah, Mitch Berry doing great. And offensively, for them, there's only 2 hitters on their team. Only 2 players on their team that brought in any runs. They got those RBIs, at least. For pitching, let's talk. Mitch Berry earns that win. He goes 7 1/3 innings, gives up 7 hits, just 1 inning, 4 earned runs, gets 5 strikeouts, gives up 1 home run. His ERA drops to a 3.18. He's now 4-0-0 on the season. And Twist Gutierrez, who doesn't get a save or anything like that, he comes into his 1 2/3 innings, gives up an impressive just 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 1 2. He struck out 5 out of 6, right? Or 1 2. No, did he strike out everybody?
He struck out every out. Every out he got, it was a strikeout.
Yeah, his ERA is down to the 3.12. He's 0-1 on the season.
And for the Jacks, Cardenas will she'll get saddled with the loss. She did take a hard shot off of the face. I think it was the first inning even. But she went on to pitch 3 whole innings. She gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks. Her ERA is at a 5.52, and her record will fall to no wins, 1 loss, and no saves. Immaculo Spectaculo came in. He pitched an inning and 2/3. He gave up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and a home run. His ERA jumps up to a 6.14. His record remains 3 wins, 1 loss, no saves. Elaine Munstar then came in, and she pitched an inning, gave up a hit, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and a home run. Her ERA jumps up to a 2.38, and her record will remain 1 win, no losses, and 4 saves. Keisha Mushara came in. She pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. Her ERA is at a 1.50. Her record remains 2 wins, no losses, and no saves. And then Chico Lapato, the last pitcher they brought in, he pitched an inning and 2/3, had no stats, and his ERA will remain 2.87 with 2 wins, no losses, and 2 saves. 3 stars of the game. The number 1 star, our rookie left fielder phenom Buck Daniel, the first star. He went 3 for 4 with a home run, 5 RBIs, and he scored a run.
Second star of the game, number 19, the A-ranked third baseman shortstop Juice Jackson. He's a dangerous batter. He gets second star. He goes 4 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and run. Juice had a great night for the Jacks.
He certainly did. And then last but not least, good old number 17 out there in left field, the A-, Swindle Heath. He went 2 for 4 with a home run, an RBI, and scored 2 runs himself. Gamer stats: Tommy G with 7 hits, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 4 strikeouts for a contribution of 48%. Pete J with 6 hits, 4 RBIs, and 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 52%.
Nice, my man. Real good. All right. Wow, what a big win in Baltimore. Just to beat that team, beat them on the road, that was huge. We really wanted it. I didn't think we'd get it, and we got it. So that's just great. All right, we got to give a knock to somebody here. I'm not even going to read it. Give it to Boar.
Yeah,
he's at 92. We'll take him down to 73. That's unfortunate, but all right. Yeah. So post-game show, that's a good road trip.
That was, yeah. I mean, we took it to again. We didn't beat up on them as badly as they beat up on us, but at least we beat them, and we showed them that we're not going to lay down for them. That was a good win. Good win.
Yes, it was. Let's see here. We got after the game news. Is there any news here? Let's see. Okay, there's a movement. Boris Bigsworth gets signed down to the Wildcats, replacing Gemma Yago. Okay, Gemma Yago's C-ranked. Relief pitcher, 30 years old, known mostly for her contact, oddly enough, but she's fairly accurate as well and good velocity. She's making $3.1 million a year. She's getting replaced by Boris Bigsworth, who's 27-year-old starter / reliever, consistent, C- ranked, known mostly for his velocity. So they do pick up some velocity there. They also pick up a slight power, but mostly throws the ball harder, and he's a little younger. He's going to make $1.1 million a year to play down there in Atlanta.
Meet Commonly for the Wildcats gets signed on to the Wildcats, replacing Bay Paul. So the Wildcats and Bay Paul parting company. Bay Paul was a 29-year-old starting pitcher, C+ ranked, poor velocity but good jump and better than average accuracy. Not a lot of power at the plate and poor contact. She was making $4,500,000. They're going to bring in the 30-year-old relief pitcher, Meet Commonly, C- ranked, with really good velocity, but poor junk and accuracy. Not a hitter at all. No hitting.
Yeah.
And he's got the Wild Thing trait. They're going to pay him $800,000. So it seems almost as if right here at the midway point, either the Wildcats are going to try and basically completely rebuild their team, or they're starting to think about next season.
yeah. They well, in this case, they let go of somebody just for someone who could throw harder, I guess. Good. Well, that velocity.
Well, look at the amount of savings. You're going from $4,500,000, and Bay Paul is a starter.
Yeah. And
Meet Commonly is a relief pitcher, but they're only going to pay him $800,000.
Yeah. That's less than $1 million. That's good. All right. So our schedule, after this, we were on the road.
Did you see the Hector Clemens thing?
No, I mean,
that's the first time I've ever seen it jump that big. In our favor.
Wow, his
in our favor.
Seem to be getting bigger at a suspicious rate. Yeah, he goes from a C+ to a B-. He gains 6 in power, goes from 88 to 94. All of a sudden, Hector Clemens at first base at age 25 is a home run hitter.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, wow, that's unusual.
You were just gonna glance right over that.
I was just gonna blow on. Yeah, I know. Well, I was talking about we were on the road for 3 games. We was that. I mean, this season's been crazy. Look at it. We were on the road to start for our first 6, and then we're home for 9, and then we go 3 games on the road again, and then we come. Wait, where are we at? 19? Yeah, the next game's the halfway mark. So it's been streaks. Now we're back and forth. We're going to come home to play the 19th game and get to the halfway mark against the Guadalajara Buzzards. It's going to be Glover versus Benetti, Shiny Benetti. And then we go on the road for 1 up to Tacoma, where Fernando Beefy's going to face Olav Slakoff. We're going to see what's going on with Beefy there. And then we come home to face the Moonstars, Lad Bradwick against Alicia Woodrow. That's a big matchup. That's a huge matchup at home. That'll be nice. And then we start on a small road trip again, starting off on the West Coast against the Sawteeth. It's going to be Mitch Berry here again against Fabulos. So a lot of good baseball to watch, Pete, and we're almost at the halfway mark.
Yeah, and like I say, I think we've got what is it, 2 wins behind us now. So let's hope that we're starting to put it together and start playing better ball here around the midpoint, which is what we want to do, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, season standings. After this game, at least we end up solidly in first place by half game. Again, those Crocs nipping at our heels. So we're gonna see. Let's see what this coming up here. The Crocs are gonna be playing at the Platt. They're gonna host the Platypi. There's gonna be 19 other games to tell us about. But who do we play next? We're playing the
Buzzards, right?
Buzzards. Yeah, we got. Right. Yeah. All right. So they're gonna host the Crocodons before they come up here, in one of those games. So that'll be interesting. All right. Anyway. So be sure to catch us back at the Swagger Center. It'll be good to be, it'll be good to be home. The Corral.
Yeah.
Good to catch us back at the Corral in Texas, and it'll be a battle between Texas and Mexico. So be sure to tune in for that one. Thanks for catching us here on this awesome win in Baltimore. Until we see you at the next one, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.